Okay, I would request all of you to please turn on your cameras and we shall start the debate. Uh, Hazel will be anchoring your debate.
So shall we start?
All right. Everybody, please switch on your cameras. And speaker one can come forward.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges and worthy opponents, I, Shaurya Kapoor, the first speaker of the proposition team, completely supports the topic that sinful eating represents a necessary rebellion against dietary fads. Firstly, let's acknowledge that pervasive nature of dietary fads in modern society. These trends often emerge with grand promises of health and wellness, yet they frequently lack scientific backing or sustainability. They propagate restrictive eating patterns that can lead to disordered eating habits and psychological distress. Sinful eating, is contrast, offers a liberating alternative, a defiance against the tyranny of these fleeting fads. It allows individuals to reclaim autonomy over their dietary choices and reject the pressure to conform to ever changing nutritional dogmas. Dietary fads refers to a popular short-term trend in nutrition and eating habits that promises various health benefits, weight loss, or improved well-being. These fads often promote strict rules and regulations, such as eliminating certain food groups or emphasizing specific macronutrient ratios. Sinful eating refers to as consumption of foods that are typically considered indulgent or unhealthy, such as desserts, fried foods, or high-fat snacks. These foods are often discouraged or vilified by dietary fads due to their perceived negative impact on health. Furthermore, sinful eating serves as a vital counterbalance of the culture of perfectionism and obsession that often accompanies dietary fads. In a world where every morsel of food is scrutinized for its purported health benefits or detriments, indulging in sinful pleasures becomes an act of self compassion and rebellion. It is a reminder that food should be enjoyed without guilt or judgment, and that true wellness encompasses both physical and mental well being. Moreover, sinful eating challenges the notion of food morality perpetuated by dietary fads. These fads often categorize into rigid binaries of good and bad, fostering a sense of shame and inadequacy around indulgent foods. By embracing sinful eating, individuals reject this simplistic worldview and recognition of all foods have a place in a balanced diet. They refuse to be bound by arbitrary rules and instead to celebrate the diversity and richness of culinary experiences. Additionally, it is important to recognize the intrinsic pleasure and satisfaction derived from sinful indulgence. While dietary fads may promise fleeting moments of euphoria through rigid adherence, sinful eating offers sustained enjoyment and fulfillment. It allows individuals to savor flavors, textures, and aromas of their favorite indulgences without reservation or guilt. In conclusion, sinful eating represents a necessary rebellion against the oppressive influence of dietary fads. It empowers individuals to reclaim autonomy over their dietary choices, reject food moralism, and prioritize holistic well being. With this, I would like to rest my case, but never my stance. Thank you.
All right, your time just up, and 1 minute for the next speaker. All right, the next speaker can come forward.
Yes, I'm the next speaker.
All right, Amzal, you have 4 minutes on the clock, and you can start in 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, respected adjudicators, my fellow teammates, and of course, my worthy opponents. I, the first speaker of Team Opposition, Amsal Khan, today stands strongly against the motion that this House shall believe that sinful eating is necessary and necessary in rebellion against dietary fads. Firstly, let's understand what we mean by sinful eating. It refers to excessive eating or drinking of food typically considered unhealthy. And what are dietary fads? These are new styles or new types of ways for eating or a diet. My dear opponent, they said that the dietary fads can be only be controlled by this sinful eating. Is it true? Can't we have a better alternative by eating healthy choices like a balanced diet? Why only sinful eating? Even though everyone has his own right to choose their food, it is often misleading to label it as a necessary rebellion. It suggests that we must resist dietary advice at the cost of our health, which is a dangerous notion. Dietary fads come and go, but the principles of healthy eating, a balanced diet, almost remain the same. For resisting dietary fads, we should turn to the timeless principles of nutrition. Why even turn to overindulgence in sinful eating foods which are not even good for our health? Even some dietary fads may support healthy eating. Not all dietary fads are wrong. The motion suggests that sinful eating is the only solution to dietary fads, something that I could easily point out wrong. In conclusion, I would like to say that this motion oversimplifies the whole thing. Instead, we should eat a healthy and balanced diet at all times. By saying this, I rest my case but not my stance, and the motion must fall in the eyes of the House at large. Thank you.
All right, Amzal. 1 minute for the next speaker to prepare starts now. All right, the next speaker can come forward.
Okay, can I get a tap at 3:30?
Sorry, what are you saying? Can you repeat it?
Can I get a tap at 3 as in a tap at 3:30?
Yeah, I tap at 3 minutes and then you'll have 1 minute to sum up. You can start
Okay.
in 3, 2, 1.
Greetings to the House at large. Today, I, Ahana Bakar, Speaker 2 of the Proposition Team, stand firmly with the motion this House believes that sinful eating is a necessary rebellion against dietary fats. Let's start with an example. Sarah, a 32-year-old marketing executive, has struggled with her relationship with food. For years, like many others, she felt victim to the allure of dietary fads, promising quick fixes and optimal health. From paleo to keto to intermittent fasting, Sarah tried them all in quest for her perfect diet. However, each new trend left her feeling more frustrated and disillusioned than before. Despite her best efforts to adhere to strict dietary guidelines, Sarah constantly found herself craving forbidden foods and battling feelings of guilt and shame whenever she indulged. Through a process of self discovery and experimentation, Sarah learned to embrace a sinful eating as a form of rebellion against oppressive nature of dietary fads. She allowed herself to enjoy her favorite indulgences without guilt or restriction, savoring her relationship with food, feeling liberated from the constraints of diet culture and empowered to make choices that honored her body and soul. Today, Sarah is thriving both personally and professionally, serving as an inspiration to others seeking freedom from the shackles of dietary professionalism. The time between now now for some facts. The time for major meals of the day should not be more than 3 hours and never exceed six. The report came from an abstract presented recently at American Heart Association conference in Chicago. While the study has not been yet published in a peer-reviewed journal, health experts in India have also cautioned against intermittent fasting and new diet fads. Fad diets that severely restrict food or good or nutrients may also mean that you miss out on protective health effects that balanced eating plan provides. We don't know whether fad diets are safe over the long term or whether they lead to an increased amount of diseases. Now, now eating a balanced diet is what helps you get result. Combined with moderate physical activity, it will change your life. With a balanced eating plan, it's what you leave in that makes all the difference. For a balanced eating plan to be successful, you need to eat plenty of vegetables, include a variety of cereals, include lean meat, fish, poultry, or alternatives, include milk, yogurt, cheeses, drink plenty of water, limit saturated fats, and choose reduce fat foods and choose foods low in salt, but not cut out on your favorite foods that help your mentality and soul. With this, I would like to rest my case, but never my stance. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ahana. 1 minute for the next speaker starts now.
May I start?
Yes, you can start, Advik. Let me just pin you. Yeah. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, respected adjudicator, my fellow teammates, and my very worthy opponents. Today, I, Advait Lonia, stand strongly against the motion that this House believes that sinful eating is a necessary rebellion against dietary fads. I strongly oppose the motion because indulging in sinful eating as a rebellion against dietary fads will lead to health problems such as obesity, risk of chronic diseases. According to a data by World Health Organization, the global obesity rate has tripled since 1975, with over 13% of world being classified as obese. Continuous rebelling against dietary fads by consuming sinful foods is not sustainable in long term. It leads to a cycle of unhealthy food habits, making it challenging to maintain a nutritious diet. The concept of sinful eating creates food stereotypes and an unhealthy attitude towards food. Using food as a form of rebellion against dietary fads impacts a human's well being, leading to guilt and shame. Rebellion against dietary fads often involves excessive consumption of restricted foods, lead to overindulgence and negative impacts. Rebellion against dietary fads provide temporary satisfaction but can destroy the progress towards long-term goals. Eating sinful can weaken self-discipline and destroy efforts to maintain a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle. Framing certain foods as sinful or rebellion normalize unhealthy eating behaviors and contribute to a culture that celebrates indulgence over healthful choices. With this, I would like to conclude my speech on the motion that this House believes that sinful eating is a necessary rebellion against dietary fads. Thank you.
Thank you, Advik. 1 minute for the next speaker starts now.
Can you give me a reverse countdown?
Yes, I can. And you can start speaking in 3, 2, 1.
Greetings to the House at large. Today, I am Hera, Speaker 3 of the proposition. I'm going to be speaking for the motion. This House believes that sinful eating is a necessary rebellion against dietary facts, which is the universal truth. Before telling my opponent's mistakes, I will be sharing a compendium of what my Speaker 1 and 2 have stated with a justful ad of my own. To create, preserve, and relax our mind, fast food is necessary, especially fat in it. You must consume some fat. It is crucial for numerous bodily functions. Fat helps your body absorb and distribute nutrients, keeps you warm, and safeguards your organs. It facilitates the synthesis of hormones as well. All the fats, potassium, and salt and sugar are found more in sinful junk foods. Selecting foods with the healthiest and densely nutritional value is crucial. But without sinful foods, it is impossible to sustain our bodies physically and mentally. Although junk foods are known for for their immense potential to harm your health. Alongside simple eating, complete abstinence from these foods and sinful eating may not be a practical approach. Instead of giving up all junk foods and sinful eating, it is advisable to limit their intake. Thus, an occasional cheat day is okay and improves mental health. Additives in fast foods such as monosodium glutamate or sodium suppress the hormone that tells your body that you are full, and a snack or dessert high in sugar releases dopamine, the hormone and chemical neutralized transmitter that sends pleasure to your brain. This helps your brain relax and releases stress hormones, helping us go through tough and stressful times, dear opponents. Don't you want people to go? Do you want people to go to stressful times? This provides an occasional rebellion against dietary fads. Now, to move with my opponent's errors. Dear Speaker 1, your definition for dietary fads are incorrect. Dietary fads are a fad diet that is popular generally only for a short period of time, similar to fads in fashion, without scientifically being approved and without guarantee of health benefits. You cannot see the ratio of their success. Also, my dear opposition, check your facts. Simple eating is any indulgent eating, whether healthy or not. We are not only saying sinful eating, we are stating that to balance dietary fads, sinful eating is necessary. It may not be good for our health, but it is good for our mentality and our soul. Speaker 2, 13% of the world is obese due to rigorous sinful eating. Once a while, sinful eating is a necessity. Also, I do not understand how fulfilling you want to indulge every once in a while is wrong, dear opponents. And sinful eating does not destroy discipline but reinforces it to make sure you are not only satisfied but motivated, my opponents. Eating our favorite foods gives us guilt and shame. What logic are you referring to? Depression and trauma is caused by dietary fads and rigorous discipline. Depression, anxiety, guilt, and shame is all caused by dietary fads when taken in large amounts. With this, I would like to rest my case but never my stance. Thank you.
All right, that was good, Ayan. 1 minute for the next speaker starts now. All right, the time is up. The next speaker, the final speaker of this debate, can come forward.
I will start with the reverse countdown of 3, 2, 1. The secret of success in life is to eat what you like and let the food fight it out inside. Greetings to the respected adjudicators, my fellow teammates, and my worthy opponents. I, the third speaker of the opposition team, stand strongly against the motion. This House believes that sinful eating is necessary rebellion against dietary fads. In today's world, people consume various food substances which provide subtle and unique flavors and textures. There are various instances where we find people following such rituals, inclusive of cannibals, food consumption, and etc. These practices may provide subtle and unique textures and flavors but turn out to be highly dangerous for the human body. Fuju consumption, as well as we know, has been derived from Japan and is highly poisonous and dangerous for mankind because it contains tetrodotoxin. And as we know, 0.002 gram of it is enough to kill an adult human, as directed by WHO. Now, the opposition may state that the toxic organs are eliminated, but do you really agree with whatever you said? Because in today's world, there have been various instances of increase of death rates due to Fuju consumption. Also, Fuju has been sold illegally. This leads to deaths of innocent who had insisted upon subtle flavors and textures and nothing else. When talking about cannibalism, do you think having just a consent will save the people dying out of such infections? Kuru is a very rare disease which is caused by it, as per Medellines Plus. The opposition, the opposition has been repeatedly saying that people want flavor. But do you agree with happiness over health? This happiness is temporary, but health risks turn out to be chronic. Now I would like to say the rebuttal. The speaker 3 of the proposition side said that we need facts. But do you actually know that we get bulk facts which we don't even know? Also, you provided no sources for your information. At the end, I would like to say food in the end is in own tradition is something holy. It is not about nutrients and calories. It is about sharing. It is about honesty and it is about our own identity. Thank you.
That was the last speaker, I guess. Am I right? Yeah. All right, guys. Sorry.
I was just telling the opposition they spoke really well.
So, guys, it was really good debating with you all. The results will be announced at the ending ceremony at the end of the day after the Lions round commences, and we'll wait for you just as much excited as you are. See you there. Bye, guys. Say bye to the subscribers watching.
Ma'am, who is the best speaker award will also be mentioned there only?
That information is with the adjudicators.
Okay. So the adjudicators will not mention the best speaker award?
The best speakers will be announced in the ending ceremony. You guys can leave the meeting now. And
Ma'am,
then,
will the ending ceremony be on YouTube only?
yes, the ending ceremony will stream on YouTube.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, ma'am.